look to make it their 6th win in a row against the Brockport Golden Eagles, looking to bounce back from a 6-1 loss against Cortland last night. I'm Kyle Spiezak alongside Jacob Bradley, and we are in stores for quite the matchup, Jacob, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. You mentioned it. Oswego riding the wave right now. Big victory over Geneseo less than 24 hours ago. We'll have to see if they can continue that out with a big SUNYAC matchup against the Golden Eagles.
And the last time these two teams faced off against each other, it was here in the Deb on no other day but my birthday, February 4th last year, and Oswego took a 7-4 win over the Eagles. As we are about to get underway and puck drop, Oswego wins it over to the side, and they'll instantly dump it down in on net. Picked up behind the net by Brockport. Moving up the wing. That one's caught by Bournemouth. Calabufo at the blue line with it. Looks for a shot, blocked away by Galloway. Behind the net. Brockport coming up the wing. That's Grund. Grund looking across the ice, trying to find. And a shot away there. Cahill on the far boards. Thrown in front. And that one will go away to the near side board. Grimshaw will battle with that one. Tied up against the boards is Cahill. That one goes back to Warmouth. Warmouth will push that one over to Semrad. Semrad up to Cahill. Cahill will just chip that one in. Back behind Brockport's net, stopped by Curry. Brockport will throw that one up. Looking across for Aarons. But that one will be picked up by Robillard. Drop back to Bunka. Bunka looks to bank it up to Rocco. Rocco gets that one deep in the zone on the forecheck. No one can pick that one up. McQuaid's got that. He throws it in front. That one goes off the pad of Curry. Back up to the point. Bunka over to Robillard. Robillard throws up one back off the end boards. Up in front, a chance for Rocco. He shoots. He scores! Thomas Rocco with the five-hole goal off the end board rebound, and Oswego in only a minute and a half in, they take the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, right there's exactly what you're looking for. Just almost a puck with nobody around it. How nobody was around that is insane. We take a look at the replay here. Just is in right there, perfect position for Thomas Rocco, and he just lets it rip and goes right through the 5-hole of Aiden Curry. Lakers take the 1-0 lead.
And a perfect opportunity for the Lakers. Just good job moving around, being there for that opportunity as Rocco nets the first one of the game for the Lakers. Tipped down in the zone. That one was tipped down by Shane Bull. DeCarlo pressures. Picked up by Brockport. Coming around is Harley. Harley coming down the close side wing. A shot deflected over the net by Dickinson. Addison will push a hard one into the corner there. Arcan battling with Dibitetto. Dickinson knocked away by Dibitetto. Arcan over to DeCarlo, cross ice. DeCarlo coming down the side with some speed. He gets a shot on net. Blocked away by Curry. Routine save. Coming up the ice is Brockport. Looking for something to do there, but nothing can be done. Trickles behind the net of Shell. Shane Bull throws that one back to Semrad. Semrad coming up the close side with some speed. He makes a nice move, gets around Rodrigue. Semrad stops back up to Warmouth at the point. Warmouth throws that one on net. Nothing. Noah Bull will get that one down in the corner. Semrad pitches down, keeps that one in. And Warmouth will keep that one in, moving it down the boards. Bull instantly faced with some pressure from Rodrigue. Higgins throws a hit on, I believe that's Noah Bull. And a delayed penalty for the Golden Eagles. Oswego with an opportunity, backdoor. Nothing comes out of that one as a puck goes down in the corner. Cahill up to Warmouth. Warmouth goes over, finds Bunka. Bunka throws one on net, but nothing happens there. And the delayed penalty comes to an end. Brockport will be a man down. 16:50 to go in the first period.
Yeah, the Lakers, they had a power play goal yesterday. We'll have to see if that continues here, but just absolutely hammered, especially once the delayed penalty was over. We saw it was down low. Just really trying to make sure that nobody got in the back of the net there. Was Brockport, but yeah, they're going to play it the next 2 minutes, a man down.
As we are set to face off here, the Lakers' first power play opportunity of the game. Taking the face-off will be Cahill. Cahill will win that one back. He angles it off. Calabufo gets it at the point. Playing catch with Bunka. Over to Grimshaw. Grimshaw with 2 goals yesterday in the contest against Geneseo, given the lead with the 4th goal. Bunka gets that one back down in the zone with some heavy pressure from Norby. Bunka's going to find Grimshaw streaking up the side. Going down the far side. Grimshaw makes a move inside, but he's blocked away by Mendezoon. Bunka finds DeCarlo back up top. Back over to Grimshaw. Back to Bunka. Just moving along the top of the point there. Bunka finds Calabufo in front. Back down to DeCarlo. Backdoor Grimshaw. And a great opportunity. That one just finds the blocker of Curry. Goes wide. Bunka back up with it at the top. He finds DeCarlo. Backdoor looking for Calabufo. Back to the point. Bunka, he fans on that one, but Calabufo will drop and get it. Grimshaw back in front. He finds Bunka, and he shoots. No goal, no goal. It's waved off. Play goes on. Red light went off, but the ref did wave it off. Cahill down in the corner. They get it back up to Bunka up front. Calabufo. Cahill. They're going to push it back down, looking for somebody in front. Nothing comes out of that. 36 seconds left to go on the penalty for Brockport. Grimshaw with a shot at the high slot. Finds DeCarlo down low. Looking for Calabufo, but that one will be cleared out by Barbagallo. Cal Shell recovers that one down as both teams get a much-needed line change. Addison picks that one up from Bunka. Looking for McQuaid, a little bit out of his reach, but he can knock off that icing call. Rocco battling down in the corner. Brockport tries to clear that one out off the stick of Dickinson, gets out. McQuaid picks that one up in Oswego's zone. A deflection goes back down. Rocco will beat Brockport back to that one. Dickinson down on the pinch. And a delayed penalty for Oswego State. A tripping call. We will see who the player is.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like it might have just been a wrong place at the wrong time there. Just kind of tripped over himself and then wound up taking the Brockport player down as well. Just kind of a disappointing penalty for the Lakers. This is the goal that got waved off. You see it kind of hit the inside of the Brockport net and then was knocked away. I think it's the right call if you're the referees there on that goal call.
Yeah, very close call, but after all, the ref does have the best angle,
right.
And it doesn't count unless 100% of the puck crosses the goal line. As Thomas Rocco will pick up the tripping penalty for Oswego State, just got themselves on the power play, and now they find themselves on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. Jake, Oswego's had a bit of struggles when it comes to the penalty kill so far this year. What are some things they got to do in this penalty kill? Make sure Brockport stays off the board.
I think you just got to protect Cal Shell when it comes down to it. This Brockport team, especially when we saw them last night, they're going to get their shots off. They're going to make sure they're getting their shots on goal. If you could protect Cal Shell and just basically play to not give up a goal at this point, that's all that you can ask for, especially as a goaltender like Cal Shell.
Yeah, you really just got to try to protect it and clear pucks out if you're Oswego. Don't allow them to face too many shots. Because although we mentioned before game, standings-wise, Brockport may not look like the strongest competitor, but they are just as tough of a team as anyone else is in the SUNYAC.
Yeah, and I think that goes to just a testament of how deep the SUNYAC really does run. I mean, sure, you've got your teams at the top like Plattsburgh, Geneseo, and Oswego, but these middle and even some of the lower-end teams are here to give you some tough games. This Brockport team is deep. I mean, they come in here today with 3 full lines plus an extra skater, or 4 full lines plus an extra skater. So you know that this team's going to be out there throwing different guys out. They've played competitive hockey all year so far. So it's going to be interesting to see if how the next 2 minutes of play for the Lakers winds up going.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait to see, as there seems to be a bit of discussion between the refs. Not sure on all the logistics of that penalty. But nevertheless, we're here on a Saturday night. Thanksgiving break started yesterday for Oswego students. So the student section looking a little bit empty, but the Oswego locals really showed out and packed the house for Oswego. Yeah,
the faithful are out here in full force tonight. I mean, just right below us, there's a lot of people. We got people on the other side, a lot of people walking in the concourse. Certainly not standing room only yet, but still a lot of people here turning up. Nothing better than watching some Oswego State hockey here on a Saturday night.
as the Lakers look to get a win here to carry some nice momentum into their Thanksgiving for this break. As we get things underway here in a minute, face-off down in the far end of Oswego's zone. Penalty kill will be Warmoth, Sleeth, and Noah Bull. Robillard will be joining them out there as well. On the other end, power play for Brockport, we have Galloway, Grund, Rodrigue, and Anastasio. So, some big players out there for Brockport, both stature and stat-wise. So
Absolutely.
Oswego's going to have to battle this penalty out for the next 2 minutes as we're waiting for puck drop. On the other wing is Harley for Brockport. And we finally have puck drop here in the Deb. And that one will be tied up. One back by Oswego, and Warmoth just fires that one down. Kills some time. Chasing that one back for Brockport is Rodrigue. He'll drop that one off for Harley. Harley coming up the close side wing with some speed. Harley looking for a 5-hole shot, but he's blocked away by Cal Shell. Sleeth gets a hack at that one, but cannot clear the zone. Rodrigue keeps that one in. Hairlines away from crossing the blue line. Battling down in the corner is Anastasio. Robillard gets that one out and fans over the stick of Rodrigue.
That was a lucky play there from Troy Robillard that Brockport didn't come up with that one. It seemed like it would have been almost a no man's land if they did come up with the puck.
Yeah, a little bit of a knuckle puck as Grund makes a good move getting around the legs of Addison, but Oswego clears the zone on it. Rodrigue bobbles that one, getting it back to Anastasio. They find Aarons in the corner. Back to Rodrigue. He finds Grund on the far side, but he brings it back into the neutral zone. Not much production out of this power play so far for Brockport as Cal Shell throws that one back down in the corner. Tie up down in the corner. 3 teams, 3 bodies per each team. No movement that we can see now, and this will come to a whistle. No movement of the puck. They will call it dead, and we will go to a face-off.
Yeah, right there, just a lot of bodies caught up in one area there in front of the Stewart's shop sign, and the referee's going to say, hey, let's do a face-off. Might as well, right?
Yeah, smart play for Oswego. Just tie it up in the corner. Don't give them the chance to get any shots off on this power play opportunity for Brockport. 31 seconds left on the power play here for Brockport. And so far, we haven't really seen too much develop in this game. We are only about 7 minutes in. Oswego 5 shots, Brockport 2. What can we expect to see in the second half of this period, Jacob?
I mean, I think right now it seems like it's a lot of defense-heavy hockey. We're just, as I'm looking down here on the other end, on the Brockport end, they were just fixing the net there, trying to make sure everything was good after that almost goal call earlier. But I think that defense isn't going anywhere, Kyle.
Yep. As Oswego wins it back, Bunka gets that one. He tries to throw it out of the zone, but is intercepted by Ramekers. Robillard ties up a Brockport player behind the net. Chasing that's Bull. Brockport throws it back down. He's looking in front for Aarons, but he can't find him. Back down in the corner to Ramekers. Ramekers looking up top for Mendezoon, but he couldn't connect. Barbagallo with it. He drops it off to Mendezoon. Mendezoon takes a few strides before dropping it off to Barbagallo. Barbagallo looks over for Maxwell. Maxwell coming down the side. He throws it in front, but nothing comes out of that. McQuaid coming up center ice with some speed. He finds Rocco on the far corner. He drops it back for Fudger. Fudger with a shot, but that goes off the pad of Curry. Brockport on an odd man rush now. Harley bringing it in. Harley's got Maxwell with him. And a shot opportunity. That one just goes over the top right of the post. Warmoth with it. Warmoth throws it back to Semrad. Semrad's going to try to find McQuaid, but it fans under his stick. Chirico drops it off for Brockport. Few tips, ends up on Warmoth's stick. Fudger dumps that one in. Wrapping it around, looking for Dibitetto. Bull. Back to Warmoth. McQuaid almost blows the tire, but he stays on his feet there. Keeps the play going. He'll dump that one in. No icing call crosses the red line. Picked up by Brow. Dropped off to Chirico. Looking up for DiBitetto. And Harley will pressure that one in the corner. Harley takes a shot, throws it behind the net. Arcan finds DiCarlo streaking up the middle. DiCarlo with a nice move, gets around. Oswego's got 3-on-1 opportunity, and a low shot just goes past the pad of Curry. Dickinson can't keep that one in, but he gets back in time, stops the odd man rush. DiCarlo throws it up to Dickinson. Dickinson drops it back to Bull. Looking backdoor, a good tip by Arcan to keep that one going. Well, Bull gets it down in the corner. He throws it back up to Addison, but that one will be called offsides. 10:33 left to go in the first period.
Yeah, some good scoring opportunities right there from both sides. We start with Brockport. Just had that opportunity. It looked like it was going to get past the glove of Kyle Shell, just couldn't get it. And then we have this one right here from Alex DiCarlo, the yucky move in the middle, and just winding up a little bit too far to the right off the blocker of Aiden Curry.
Yeah, hit him with the toe drag, had him needing a map, had him a bit lost there. Grimshaw wins that face-off back. We'll find over to Calabufo. He'll just dump it in. Oswego will hit the forecheck. Cahill will be there to cut that off from Brockport. He finds Calabufo in front, but a good block by Rodrigue. They're just going to throw that one up. Gets lost in the air, but Oswego keeps it in Brockport's zone as a big hit goes down on Calabufo. Good shot opportunity in front, and the ref blows it. Ref blows the play dead. A little bit of a late push on Cahill. And we will see where this faceoff will be.
Looked a little bit like disaster for Aiden Curry there. He tried to pull the puck into his own glove and just missed his glove completely and had to make the save. And I believe the referees almost prematurely might have called the play dead. But nonetheless, what's done is done, and now we got a face-off.
Yeah, fortunate draw of luck for Curry right there. The refs lost sight of the puck, so the whistle blew the play dead as Bunka gets that one up at the point. He'll bring it down below the goal line. He looks in front for Fudger. Fudger with a goal yesterday against the Geneseo Ice Knights in Oswego's 4-3 win. As Connor Smart picks it up down in the corner. And Smart battling with two Brockport players on him. Keeps that one alive. Finds Bunka. Bunka dumps that one in, and it almost goes in on a weird bounce off Curry. Oswego just throwing them on net at this point, trying to find anything that might bounce their way as Semrad gets that one in across the blue line. Grund with some pressure there. And Oswego manages to keep that one out of the clams of Brockport. Gato finds Smart coming down in the corner. Gato with a shot. That one goes off into the netting like a field goal. That one is good.
It is good. Almost disaster again for Aiden Curry. Is just kind of almost a dump we see here. Look, just very much a dump from half and just almost missed it. Like you said, just caught maybe a little lip in the ice or something, and almost took a weird hop on Curry, but he was able to knock it away. But that one will get your heart to stop for a second. Yeah,
few lucky bounces that have gone the way of Curry so far in this game. As a shot there deflects down into the corner. DiCarlo was battling for that one. Trying to throw that one out was Tilly. Gets that one up to Anastasio. Anastasio will dump that one into the far corner. But Warmouth will be the first one back to pick up that puck. Semrad flies around that one. Warmouth taking this on his own legs. Dumps it in. Two Oswego players on the puck, but wraps around. Anastasio picks it up for Brockport. He's going to throw it up, find Meredith. Meredith gets put down by Warmouth, and that will be a stoppage of play as Cal Shell covers the puck.
Yeah, Quinn Warmouth telling Meredith to sit down there. But, I mean, right there, just again, a little bit of another opportunity. The Lakers, we haven't really seen the puck on this side of the ice, have we, Kyle? Especially in a while, not since that power play. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Lakers, who have been very aggressive in the last 5 minutes or so of play, how they're going to be able to do with their backs against the net.
Yeah, Oswego's really been dominating the game so far on the offensive front. They haven't seen much defensively as the puck has not been in their defensive zone often as Dickinson picks this one up behind the net. He's got some heavy pressure from Maxwell. And Dickinson will pick that one back up at center ice before he drops it off to Addison. Addison throws it up trying to find somebody, but it ends up on the stick of Maxwell. He's going to dump that one down in. Weird bounce. Cal Shell throws that one back into the corner. Good block by Addison. That one goes behind the net. And a big hit by Dickinson. He'll throw Aarons around a little bit. McQuaid going to throw that one back to Addison. He'll find it up to Sleeth. And Oswego clears the zone. And Brockport will get a few players changing here. Rocco keeps that one in. Sleeth on the puck. Oswego managing to keep this play going somehow, but a little bit of miscommunication. They flee the zone. And now Morby coming down with some speed for Brockport. He finds over in the corner.
Ooh.
He finds DiBitetto. And that one goes up and out of the net off the waffle board of Shell.
Wow, Kyle Shell, man. I mean, how inspirational. The dude just throws up the stick side of his arm, knocks it away, man. Look at how easy he makes this look. Come on, Kyle Shell. Oh, my goodness.
Making it look effortless out here, literally just throwing the arm up. You know,
wow.
What more can you ask for if you're the Lakers? He's been playing outstanding as Grimshaw's coming up the close side with some speed. He looks for Cahill across, but he can't find him as Calabufo maintains possession of the puck behind the net. Tries to do a quick stop, but Brockport was all over it. Cahill dumps that one back to Grimshaw. Grimshaw throws it in front. No one's there to answer. Robillard with a good pinch to keep that one going. And Cahill with a chance, dancing through a few Brockport players. And Brockport's going to try to get that one out. That's Harley. Harley cannot get it out. And that will be just thrown up the ice by DiBitetto. Harley can't get that one from Cahill as Cahill throws it up to Grimshaw. Grimshaw comes down the close boards. Grimshaw with a low shot, kicked away by Curry. Curry with another chance in front, but he knocks it away. Semrad down in the corner. Moving with it a little bit himself, trying to find something. Grimshaw keeps that one down low after the clear attempt from Mendelssohn. Looking for Harley. That one's picked off by Warmoth. And Arcan's coming down. He's looking for somebody in front, but nobody is there. Semrad dumps that one down in the corner, and Brockport gets a much-needed change here with 6:13 left to go in the first period. That one kicked down the ice. And that one will go for icing. Oswego State leads the Brockport Golden Eagles 1-0 here. 6:06 to go in the first period. I'm Kyle Spiezak alongside Jacob Bradley. And this has really been an Oswego-dominated contest so far, Jacob.
Yeah, right there on the scoreboard in front of us. 13 shots for Oswego compared to just 3 for Brockport. Like we said, we haven't really seen much of Oswego on the defensive end. It's really just been an offensive attack so far. Oswego, though, only with 1 goal, so the Brockport defense they've been, but they haven't broken yet.
Yeah, Oswego's been moving the puck really well. Some good puck movement, whether it be in the cycle as we're seeing right now, as Semrad takes a big couple of cross checks there, no call. And that one goes off the stick of Arcan and will end up out of the zone. Coming up the ice is Galloway, and he finds it over for Grund. And Grund's going to throw it on net, but Semrad will pick that one up in front with a block shot. Down in the corner, and we have a penalty that will be a board on the Brockport Golden Eagles on their hit against Drake Semrad. And it looks like it'll be the captain, number 20, Galloway, for the Brockport Eagles, taking a sit in the sin bin. Yeah,
Connor Galloway, we take a look at the replay here, just behind the net. Semrad already dumps the puck, and then the hit. You can't be doing that. You can't be laying out a hit that late. You're going to get called for it every single time. And right there, the captain, Connor Galloway, winds up taking a trip to the sin bin.
As Oswego State takes the power play for the next 2 minutes, they have a man advantage. The Lakers have been looking really sound on offense so far. We'll see if they can keep that momentum going on this power play as Bunka takes it up across the top. Calabufo. Little bit of miscommunication there, but the Lakers maintain possession with Grimshaw. Calabufo on the close end. And that one will get dumped out of the zone off the stick of Rodrigue. Or Rossi, my apologies. Bunka finds it up to Calabufo. He's coming across the red line with a bit of speed. He gets it over to DiCarlo. DiCarlo looks for Calabufo in front of a good opportunity. And a big hit against Calabufo down at that end. No penalty will be called. Bunka gets it behind the net. He's coming up, looking for something to do with it. He finds DiCarlo. DiCarlo comes speeding down the close end. He looks for a pass in front, can't get it. So he throws it back up to Rocco. Rocco to Bunka. Back to Rocco. Cahill looking in front. Bunka's just going to circle around the top with that one. Try to find a player to drop it off to. Finds Rocco. And they're looking in front for Rocco. Can't find him. Down to Cahill. DeCarlo. Shot in front. Nothing getting out of that. That one's cleared by Meredith. 40 seconds left to go in the power play as Oswego starts it off with Sleeth coming up with some speed. He finds McQuaid coming down the far end. He'll stop down at the hash marks. He'll find Addison up top. Back to McQuaid. Down to Sleeth. McQuaid. Back door looking for Rocco, and a great sliding save there from Ahrens as Brockport manages to survive this penalty kill with 10 seconds left. Addison hits an escape turn, gets some separation. He'll find it up to Rocco. 6 seconds left on the power play. He finds McQuaid in front. McQuaid with a shot and a great glove save by Curry, showing off a little bit of baseball skills there.
Yeah.
That's a gold glove save.
Absolutely, like a first baseman down there. But, man, let me just tip the proverbial hat off, man. What a penalty kill that was by the Brockport Golden Eagles. We're taking a look at this last save there by Aiden Curry right there. Oh, man, just snatching it up like an oven mitt. But just an absolutely great penalty kill here as they will return to full strength. But, man, Brockport, you should be holding your head up for that one.
And we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. A great penalty kill for Brockport. They managed to hold off the Lakers offense a little longer. Ooh. Noah Bull gets that one, but a little bit of miscommunication as Smart burns a tire down behind the net. Gato trying to get it up to Smart. Smart gets hit immediately by Barbagallo. Bull with some pressure, gets it up to Gato. Smart in front, Smart with a shot opportunity. That one's blocked by Harley. Coming up with some speed is Dibitetto. Smart picks that one up, coming down the close side. He'll hit a little spin move there, trying to get some separation. Gets the puck behind the net. Semrad fans on that one, but he's making a stand at the blue line, and Oswego kept it in for a little bit there. But that's picked up in front by Mendezun, but he dumps it in. Brockport will get a change as Oswego regroups. And Bunka gets taken a hit by Ahrens. Pushed out by Bull. Get it up to Bunka. Robillard. Robillard drops that one, and that will be an offside on a misstick-handled puck there.
Yeah, Troy Robillard just couldn't keep that one over the blue line, and it'll wind up getting flagged there for the offsides call. But just overall, I want to go back to that penalty kill for Brockport, man. Wow. That Oswego offense was aggressive during that power play, and Brockport stayed strong.
Yeah, they did a good job keeping everything outside, not allowing too many scoring chances to get inside. As Robillard picks up the puck at the Oswego blue line, tries to find Bull, but it's intercepted by Brockport. Robillard gets it behind Oswego's net. Heavy pressure by Ahrens. Robillard wheeling up the far end, and he gets taken down by Maxwell. A weird play there. Maxwell takes down Robillard, but Robillard ends up falling on top of Maxwell. Ooh. In a very scary play there.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be, that was a tough one. But not just overall. I mean, the Lakers continuing with that aggression. They were coming down there on another odd man rush. And, yeah, we take another look at the shots. There's 17 shots for the Lakers compared to Brockport's 3.
Yeah, Brockport just not able to get anything going on the offensive side of things here tonight. The Lakers defense, a real testament to why they've just been stepping up and playing outstanding. Some big play from, well, really the whole defensive unit as a whole. Ryan Bunka, Ryan Dickinson, Troy Robillard, Semrad. They've all been playing amazing so far throughout the course of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see Chase Maxwell getting out of there under his own power here today. But no, to go back on that defensive side, it has been, for all the offense that Oswego has done, I mean, there's a reason why it stays in the offensive zone. It's because they're not allowing it to go to the other side. This defense has been really strong, like you mentioned, with Bunka and Dickinson and Warmuth and Semrad. They've been really, really strong so far.
As we have a neutral zone faceoff won by Oswego, Dickinson will take that one in himself. He faces a body from Rodrigue. In front, he finds McQuaid, and a shot opportunity, and another one. But both are knocked away by Curry. Coming up with some speed is Brockport. Taking that one down is Beauvais. Beauvais with an opportunity. He gets taken down by Addison, and a delayed call for Brockport as Oswego will go down a man to end this period. Rodrigue just kind of brings that one in, and they're trying to kill time, regroup a little bit, get reset, try to get another opportunity to score here on the Lakers.
No, this is very smart, playing a little keep away, because the more time you take off of this period here, the more time there will be with a man-up advantage going into the second. So very smart here from Brockport to just kind of keep it away from the Lakers.
And back behind the net, Rodrigue picks that up. He looks over. He finds Harley. Harley looking across. He manages to find Grund. Grund turns away into that one, and Oswego finally touches up the puck. Brings us to a stoppage of play, 39.7 seconds to go in the first. Oswego will find themselves down a player in Addison for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, just to go back to that about Brockport right there, the arm went up at around a minute. Now they're able to knock off about 20 seconds on that. That means they have a minute and 20 seconds with that advantage going into the second period. That's pretty big. It's a lot easier to get some stuff done. Those big 20 seconds, they could wind up being pretty detrimental for the Lakers.
Yeah, great job by Brockport with a man down or man up to keep the puck away from Oswego. New NCAA rules: if you do score while a delayed penalty has been raised, you can score and receive the power play as well. As Harley's coming up the corner for Brockport, he drops it back to Anastasio, but Oswego breaks that one up, and that one's shot down ice by Robillard. 12 seconds to go in the first. Likely the clock will just drain out the rest of this period. So we have 2 seconds left. Brockport looking for a chance, but too much passing. They don't get a shot off. We have come to the end of the first period here in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. Oswego State leads the Brockport Golden Eagles by a score of 1-0. Brockport will be coming into the second period with a minute 21 power play. And Jacob, what are your thoughts on the first period? What are some things you noticed for Oswego and Brockport?
I mean, the thing that I noticed was how aggressive the Lakers were on offense and how they were just able to keep getting the shots off and really kind of knock off goaltender Aiden Curry on several different occasions. You know, had him kind of second-guessing himself in a lot of different ways. But the Brockport defense, I think, is what stood out to me in a way. 18 shots in one period, that's a lot. That's a lot of shots to rip off in a 20-minute period. And to only have one goal to show for it just shows to how this Brockport defense has held in, or how they've held together. They've bent, but they have not broken yet. Aiden Curry's played really well, and then you see how everybody just kind of collapses in around him. That is huge, and Brockport's done that really, really well, something they weren't able to do yesterday to pick up the victory.
Yeah, that's a really big point that you just brought up there. Their defense is collapsing down in on the zone, which is making it a lot easier for Brockport to keep the puck out of their net. Obviously, Curry's faced 18 shots throughout the first 20 minutes of this game. He's been playing outstanding. Like we mentioned, he had a little bit of a gold glove moment, you know, showed us the sauce a little bit.
He did.
Robbed the Lakers of a goal there.
He absolutely did. He was able to reach out there and stop that. But yeah, Aiden Curry, man, he's looked really, really good so far.
And so heading into the second period, what do you think Brockport has to do differently? Because Oswego really dominated the tide of this first period.
I mean, a lot of things they did really well, especially on the defensive end. It's hard to say to be more aggressive because they've played so well on defense. But you got to get the puck in your own end. You can't just be playing with the back against the wall the whole entire time, especially down by a goal. You need to score in order to pick up a victory in a hockey game, and Brockport's going to have to do that.
Yeah, 3 shots on net through the first is not going to get you the opportunities to put yourself in the lead throughout the game. But like you said, playing in your own defensive zone through the entirety of the period, that really wears you out. And this Oswego team has proven they can play a full 60 minutes. As we take a look at the period summary, just looking over some of the stats for the first period, those shots, we've mentioned it with our voices, but looking at it really has a whole different effect.
Yeah, and the key right there, too, face-offs. 14-1. Brockport's only taken 1 face-off this entire game. That means they're not going to get the puck right off the bat. So Oswego getting those face-offs, a lot of them have happened in Oswego's zone. And for them to pick up that and just really instantly be able to get into plays and start setting things up for shots is why we see that difference in between shots on goal from both sides. But 14-1, Brockport's down on the faceoffs as they hung right with Cortland last night as far as faceoff go. Right now, 14-1, that's a tough one. That's something that they're going to be talking about in the locker room, I think, for sure.
Yeah, and they got to start winning faceoffs, like you said, because when you're down against this Lakers team who, right off the bat, if they get possession of the puck, they maintain possession of the puck, and they've been utilizing the cycle and just passing really well. So if you're Brockport and you're instantly dropping possession, it's going to be really tough to try to gain it back and then try to start getting anything really going.
Especially when the Lakers, like you say, they're getting the puck and they're not getting rid of it. They're making sure they're getting the right shot. They're passing the puck sometimes 6-7 times without a Brockport stick getting on it. That is something that the Lakers, it's gonna be beneficial for them because they're gonna be able to get that score or that potential right shot that they've been looking for. It's the extra pass. The Lakers have done great with that so far because they're getting that possession early on.
Yeah, Lakers got to keep the offense going and keep playing the solid defense that they have been. And opportunities for the Lakers have been coming, I would say, in bunches, but bunches wouldn't explain how many they have had.
Yeah.
More like in boatloads.
Yeah, and a lot of them have just come off of almost like flukes, like we saw with the one with Curry trying to sweep the puck into his own glove and almost missed that. That was an opportunity the Lakers didn't get. I believe it was Ryan Bunkel let one rip from midway through, and that one almost went through the back of the net. So that's just on fluke opportunities. But as far as general opportunities go, the Lakers, they're getting close to the net. They're getting the odd man rush, and they're just not able to put it away on a team that has really struggled to save the puck all year. The Lakers, they've been putting on quality shots, but just not shots that are enough to get to the back of the net.
Yeah, some of the shots, whether that just be poor location or Curry coming over and just making a really good save. It's the Lakers have had a lot of opportunities. They've only managed to put in one, and Thomas Rocco, my oh my, what a heads-up play it was. As we take a look over at the replay for Thomas Rocco's goal, Jacob, just run us through this.
Absolutely. I mean, the puck just kind of went into the middle, and no black jerseys are around there, and Rocco just kind of slithers in and just knocks one home. I mean, right there, a wide-open shot just through the legs of Aiden Curry. Real early in the game, 58 seconds into the game to be exact, and just starting things off for the Lakers in the right way.
Yeah, really heads-up play there by Rocco, finding that puck open in the middle of the zone. He doesn't waste time with it, trying to do anything too fancy, just throws it on net, and that's why the Lakers are up 1-0 here at the end of the first. So if we take a look at the other SUNYAC matchups that are going on right now, we'll see that relatively all these games are very close.
Yeah, and very similar to what we've got going on here. It must be something in the air around the SUNYAC tonight. But Buffalo State with that 1-0 lead. Fredonia with the 1-0 lead. Geneseo and Cortland still scoreless, all in that first intermission. So some pretty neck-and-neck games here so far.
Yeah, some really tight, contested games. Cortland last night coming in and really dominating Brockport. Geneseo dropping to Oswego. They face off right now, tied at the end of the first. So this is another night of SUNYAC play that has huge implications for standings around those SUNYAC.
Absolutely. I mean, that game alone, Geneseo and Cortland, we talked about it a little bit in the pregame show, just how important it would be for Cortland to pick up a victory, what that would mean for Geneseo, both in the SUNYAC and in the nation as a whole. But as far as some of those lower down games, you know, your Fredonias and your Potsdams, a win here could be something that could propel them, and it could wind up being the difference maker when we look into March and into late February. When it's time to pick SUNYAC playoffs and see who's going to wind up advancing, wins like that early on in the year are the ones that you're going to want to have, especially if you find yourself in the middle or the bottom of the conference.
Yeah, you can't drop some easy games in the beginning of the year and expect to be able to clutch it out at the end.
Absolutely.
Puts a lot of stress on your team and overall just the program as a whole.
Right.
So we're going to throw over to break here on WTOP 10, but when we come back, we'll have puck drop and another 40 minutes of action. Woo. Stay tuned. And welcome back inside the Deb as we get ready for second period action. The Oswego State Lakers versus the Brockport Golden Eagles. I'm Kyle Spizak. Joining me in the booth is the man, the myth, the man bun legend himself, Mr. Jacob Bradley. And the first period, not exactly how we thought things were going to go down.
Yeah, the Lakers wound up, getting all the shots off, but only one goal to show for it. Testament to this Brockport defense, how strong they've been, and a testament to how goaltender Aiden Curry has played throughout this game.
And Oswego, the last couple games, they've been rowing like a fully staffed canoe, one would say. But so far in this game, only a 1-0 start. But there's still 40 minutes left to go in this game. Oswego looking to extend their winning streak to 6 games in a row. Brockport looking to pick up a win here after a tough night at home against Cortland last night. Last night, Oswego State's women's team knocked off the number 12 team, Cortland Red Dragons, 2-1, and then won against them in Cortland, 1-0 today. As we have puck drop as Brockport starts off in their own zone, Grund behind the net. He'll drop it off for Harley. Harley's gonna drop that one back down to Rodrigue, to Grund. And Rocco with some forecheck picks that one up, slides it across the blue line. 55 seconds left to go on this Brockport power play, with Addison taking a penalty late in the first period. Rocco's going to dump that one in the zone. Oswego gets a full change, and Brockport picks it up behind the net. Making a move up the ice is Galloway. Galloway coming down the neutral zone with some speed. He looks backdoor. He finds Harley, and Harley with a good shot, but Shell kicks that one away. Grund picks it back up at center ice and finds Galloway again. Galloway blocked by Bunka. That one will go out to Dickinson. Dickinson's chip attempt blocked down, but it escapes the zone still. No call there. Refs will let the play go on. Rodrigue with it behind the net for Brockport. So he's going to make a move, burn around Cahill, and dump that one in at the neutral zone. Shell misses that one, thrown on net by Ramekers, but nothing comes out of that. Cahill gets it in center ice. He drops it off for Shane Bull. Shane Bull has been on fire the last couple of games, having a heck of a start to this season, as that one becomes a souvenir for the fans.
Yeah, and you can see at least from up here, you can see a little kid wound up with it, so a nice little present. I remember getting my first puck when I was at a hockey game. Man, that was exciting.
It's kind of like getting a puck or a baseball in the stands. As we take a look in the Cortland game, the Cortland Red Dragons have taken a 1-0 lead against the Geneseo Ice Knights, continuing their struggles as of late. As behind the net, Brockport picks that one up, but heavy pressure from Oswego keeps it in. Warmoth with a good play. He tries to find Bull in front, but Arcan punches that one back down and deep. He'll find DiCarlo back door. He'll take that one behind the cage. Back up to Warmoth. Arcan. Warmoth at the point. Warmoth snaps his stick on that one. He's stickless, but Semrad comes back. Good back check to keep Brockport out of that one as Semrad blows a tire down in the corner. But he'll get it. He'll get a pass off to DiCarlo, but DiCarlo muffs that one. Luckily pokes it up for Arcan. Semrad with a good stop and go. Gets that one out of the zone. Brockport has to regroup. Oswego a little bit of sloppy play in their defensive zone here in the last minute of play. As Roblard's coming down, he just dumps that one once he gets to the red line. Close side board. Gato can't keep that one in. Gato on the pressure. They'll drop that one over to Higgins. Higgins looking up for Tilly, but he can't connect. That one will be waved off as Bunka picks it up around the hash marks. He's going to try to punch that one up to Gato. Can't do it. Fudger tries to dump that one in, but instead finds Brockport's bench. 16:54 to go here in the second period.
Kyle, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
You've played a little hockey. What's it like breaking a stick?
It's kind of a cool feeling, not going to lie.
Is it?
Like, in one sense, if you have to pay for your own sticks, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Because then you're sitting there like, oh, now I need a new stick. But there's a power behind it. It's one of those moments you break it, you're like, I'm big, I'm strong. As Dickinson finds Fudger on a nice centering pass there. And he's going to look over for Gato, but he can't get him there. A stick deflects that pass. Fudger pinches down on that one. 3 forwards on Oswego's close side. Fudger just pounding that one into the zone as he'll get it below the goal line. He's trying to find something, but a good defensive play from Norby. Norby's able to get that one out, but a delayed penalty. We will see who it goes. It will be a roughing call.
Yeah, it looked like Fudger, after the play was done, he went to go check somebody into the boards, and he left his feet while trying to check somebody into the boards. That's a no-go. So, I know that one. That you're not supposed to jump to knock somebody into the boards. Brett Fudger did that, so he's going to take a little quick trip to the penalty box.
Doesn't take a lifetime of hockey knowledge to understand that one was a penalty.
Yeah.
As Oswego finds themselves down for the 3rd time in this game, penalty trouble's been a problem this year for the Lakers, averaging about 6 penalties per game.
You can't get complacent, though, if you're the Lakers. You can't be making penalties like that, especially because it's only a 1-goal lead. I mean, things could change in the matter of seconds here.
Exactly. As behind the net, they get it up to Mendezun. They'll find it back to Maxwell. Maxwell back on the ice, taken down into the tunnel earlier in the game. As Barbagallo has this one. He'll find it down to Meredith. Back down to Meredith. Or Ramekers, my apologies. Back up to Mendezun. And they're just playing catch with it at this point, throwing it back and forth on Oswego's near side. Maxwell's just going to dump that one down and try to reset something, but Ramekers cannot get it. Thomas Rocco will punch that one down back into Brockport's zone. Curry picks it up behind the net, and Oswego gets a full sail change. Mendezun coming that one up. Had a streak of ice, but decides to drop it back instead to find Grund. Cahill's going to pick that one up. 47 seconds left to go on the penalty kill as Bunka picks it up at the blue line. Bunka trying to make something to play with it. Makes a smart play. Just keeps possession of the puck. Drain out a bit more of this penalty.
Ooh.
Throwing that one on net was Dickinson. Sails it a bit high. Galloway behind the net for Brockport. Coming up with some speed. He's gonna dance, make a nice move. Galloway with a shot opportunity. Great stick by Bunka. Sails that one over top of the net. Dickinson pokes that one around. He'll find Calabufo streaking up the front, but bounces over his stick. Bunka will just chip that one in. Oswego gets a change. 8 seconds left on the power play for Brockport. Brockport, nobody picking up the puck there, just letting it coast away as their power play ends. Brow's just going to dump that one down in deep, but Samrad will pick it up for the Lakers. Warmoth behind in the corner. They're looking for Arcan. Almost have him. Can't find him, but no icing call. As they find Shane Bull in front. Bull trying to get something on net, but ends up throwing it in the corner instead as Arcan picks it up. They'll find Samrad at the top. Tries to find Warmoth, but that one clears the zone. Oswego will regroup. Rodrigue behind the net for Brockport. A little bit of pressure from DeCarlo, but nothing ensues out of that. Dibitetto coming down with some speed. He'll chip that one off the glass. Warmoth right there throws a little bit of a body. Up to Chirico. Chirico with a shot, blockered away. Semrad battling down in the corner. Warmoth ties up a Brockport player. He throws him down to the ground. That was Dibitetto. As they look in front, and Bull takes down a Brockport player.
Ooh.
Throws the body in front, not letting a shot get off. As they find a Brockport player in front, a kick save by Cal Shell. Bull coming up center ice with a little bit of speed. He dumps it off to Arcan. Arcan tries getting a shot, but it's blocked by Chirico. And he scores! Oswego State extends the lead to 2-0 on a rebound opportunity. And the Lake Show is rolling.
Yeah, Alex DiCarlo right there. Just got the easy pass. We're taking a look at the replay. I mean, how simple does that look from Alex DiCarlo? The nice setup from Arcan, knocking it home from DiCarlo. Lakers grab that second goal they've needed so desperately since the start and take that 2-0 lead.
As they extend to a 2-goal lead off the goal from DiCarlo. Arkin's shot blocked, gets another opportunity off that, and DiCarlo tips it in front. As we have 12:40 to go here in the second period of play. Oswego State leads 2-0 in the Deborah F. Stanley Ice Arena. As Ramakers gets possession of the puck there, but Dickinson pokes it back down into the corner. He's looking for a call. Nothing will come out of that. And Bull takes a tough hit from behind, but play continues. Dickinson coming up. He's got Smart. He's just going to dump it in for Smart. Picked up behind the net by Maxwell. He's going to dish it back. They're going to find Barbagallo. Mendenzun coming up. He's going to look for Bouveau, but he can't. Bull with a shot opportunity. Gloved away by Curry. You know, Curry's been playing one heck of a game in net so far. 20 shots he's faced. He's only let 2 goals in. And, you know, he wears 30 like another pretty prominent Curry.
I'm a little disappointed it took me almost 30 minutes to figure that out. But yeah, man, he's been playing one great game so far, and that really the reason why Brockport's been in there right there after letting the goal in. He stays cool and collected for the save there.
Yeah, good couple of saves for Aiden, not Stephen Curry so far in this game. As a good chance for Brockport there. They get a shot opportunity. They score. Poking that one past the pad of Cal Shell. That was
Bouvet.
Adam Bouvet on a good opportunity there. Oswego's defense caught sleeping as we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, you want to talk about just being in the right place at the right time, getting that puck over the neutral zone. I mean, looked like it was almost neck and neck as far as whether or not that was an offsides call or not. Because of that, they're able to get the 2-man advantage and knock one home. Adam Bouvet puts it home past Cal Shell. Really the first opportunity that the Brockport has had in this second period so far.
Yeah, Bouvet gets Brockport's first goal of the night there. 7 shots for the Golden Eagles so far, but they finally got one to land, and no call there as they take out the leg of Semrad. Calabufo gets that one on the near side for Oswego. He's going to dance around a little bit. He's going to find Warmoth at the top. Warmoth fakes a shot, rips one low, but that Curry puts that one in the corner, and a big check down in the corner, but Grimshaw gets back up after that. As Rodrigue will get that back down in the zone. Semrad drops back, picks it up in Oswego's own goal zone. Coming up with a little bit of speed, he drops it over to Kale. Kale with a nice move. And offside on that one. Drake Semrad skate crosses a little bit over the line. Not happy with the call from the officials, but we have a far side face-off.
Yeah, we do, as the puck will go right back towards in front of the Brockport bench there. But a little bit of you saw a lot of people here, especially down from our angle. We're right next to the Oswego bench, wanting a little tripping call there. Nothing will happen. They're going to let him play on, and because of that, we're going to have another face-off.
Yeah, a bit of a low hit. Always have to pay attention when it comes to hitting down below. As another opportunity, and what a save! Cal Shell, magician. How did he keep that one out of the net?
I don't know.
And that one seems to be in the back of his jersey.
That's incredible.
Ice me up, Cal Shell. What a save that was.
I mean, it looked like he almost lost the puck there and just kind of threw one behind. This is going to be our best angle that we're going to have it at. He gets the initial save, but the puck is still loose, and it's behind him somehow. And he almost like reaches with his glove to make the save. I don't know how he did that.
No, it
by
looked
any means necessary.
I'm as mind blown as you. Looked like he was playing a game of Twister out there, right hand red, but he keeps it out of the net as Oswego tries to clear the zone, wraps it around to McCade. No icing call on this one, called off by the linesman. Oswego immediately battling down in the corner. That'll be Sleeth. Sleeth gets it up to Dickinson. Dickinson trying to find somebody, but just dumps it down in instead. McQuaid coming up, high slot, shot, blocked away down into the corner. Addison tips that one up, and we have a knuckle puck that turns into yet another souvenir.
No kids over there this time, so.
Nah, this one's just.
They'll take the souvenir.
This one will just go to, you know, you got to reward the ones that have been here for a while.
That's
every
right.
Once in a while. Be like, here's a puck. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah. But there you go. Again on the save from Curry, making it with his right foot and knocking it away. I mean, just again, I feel like I can't say it enough how great Aiden Curry's played so far in this game.
Yeah, he's played really good game, especially after struggles earlier in the season. A big game for Aiden Curry. And, oh my gosh, Connor Smart murders somebody at the blue line. And Robillard goes down behind the net. Tied up in the corner. Robillard puts his skate against the puck. Nothing comes out of that. We have a stoppage of play. Faceoff will be on Oswego's far faceoff dot.
Yeah, getting a little physical here, isn't it?
Yeah, they're really throwing bodies left and right like it's nothing out here tonight. Just, it's a slugfest out here so far in the second period.
Yeah, I mean, we knew these two teams were going to bring the physicality. A few times I feel like it stepped a little bit over the line. You know, and I feel like the Lakers have taken a few penalties because of it, but right there, I think they might have even gotten away with one on the big hit near us.
Yeah, Smart with a bit of a late hit, but no call goes anywhere on that. As Grimshaw tries to get it down in the corner, he slams in the boards hard, but he pops right back up. Grimshaw, some good stick handling to keep the play going. Nice no-look pass, finds Cahill. And wow, what a pass that was by Grimshaw. No-look finds a wide open Cahill back door.
Yeah, and I mean, that just shows how connected that line specifically is. I mean, Cahill, like you said, found Grimshaw, just didn't even look, but knew where he'd be. And then Grimshaw with the shot just goes directly into the chest of Curry.
Yeah, good slide over by Curry, knocking that one down, but an even better opportunity for the Lakers, and that's really been the story of this game for the Lakers is opportunities, but only 2 have appeared on the board so far, 9:12 to go in the second period. As a backdoor opportunity almost finds Cahill, but that one will go in the corner instead. Cahill's going to dump that one down deep. Calabufo's going to get it, but he gets roughed up by Rodrigue. And coming up the ice is Aarons. Aarons takes that one wide. He's going to try to find something to do with it, but he gets tossed by Robillard. Calabufo chips that one up off the glass. Goes over Higgins' stick back into the Brockport zone. Brockport with a bit of a regroup. They're going to try to find Ramekers, but that one tips off his stick. No icing call. Oswego with some time now as Warmoth's going to try to find DiCarlo. That one misses the stick of DiCarlo, sent back down to Oswego's end. We have an icing.
Yeah, and again, just both teams trying to keep it away, even though we've seen a goal from each side, still very much a one-goal lead between these two sides. So we'll have to see what Brockport decides to do. If they're going to look to be aggressive, they've won a few more faceoffs this period. So we'll have to see if they win this one.
Definitely won a few more faceoffs, and they've also fired off a few more shots than the first period. Brockport coming out with some good intensity here in the second period. And another one that chips off the top of the glass. But this one's a foot race as DiCarlo and Bull both coming down on that one. He finds Bull back behind. Into the corner, Bull takes a hit, but he bounces right off of him. That was Brow. DiCarlo gets the puck. DiCarlo moving in front. He tries to move something in front, but he can't. And now Brockport's got a 2-man rush. Good defensive play, slows down Galloway. They can't get anything out of that as Grund shovels that one down in.
That was an excellent stick check there from Shane Bull as well. It looked like the Brockport was going to be a 2-on-2 rush, and Bull was able to get his stick in there. Didn't catch it around the ankle, so no tripping, but gets the puck loose enough.
And Semrad with a few good moves there before he gets taken down by a Brockport player. DiCarlo behind the net. He's wheeling around. He'll drop that off to Sleeth. Sleeth with a quick turn. He's going to try to throw it in front, but Rocco tips it behind the net. Dickinson back. He's going down into the far corner. He'll take this one himself into the near side corner, looking for something to do with it. Can't find anyone, but Rocco keeps it in, and Dickinson with another opportunity. He's just kind of taking this all around, and he throws a shoulder, and he drops Tilly from Brockport. Very physical game. Both teams very big in stature. some huge players out there, some real giants, one would say. As a delayed call on Brockport, a tripping penalty against, well, committed upon Matt McQuaid, and Oswego has their third power play chance of this game. Faceoff will be down in Brockport's zone.
Yeah, no, Ryan Brow will go to the penalty box or I'm sorry, that is, oh man, I can't read from it. James Tilley, that's who it is. James Tilley, who's heading to the penalty box. But yeah, Matt McQuaid had the open opportunity, and he's able to stick the stick out, and they'll take the 2 minutes, I guess, because he might have wound up finding the back of the net there on that one if he had that opportunity to shoot.
Yeah, desperation play for Tilley there, but it manages to keep one out of the net for now as Grimshaw winds up, and a good block by Aarons throws that one back all the way down off his skate. He's immediately pressuring Bunka. Bunka hits center ice with some speed. He finds DiCarlo on the wing. DiCarlo backdoor finds Grimshaw. Grimshaw can't settle that one down in time, so he gets it up to Calabufo, back to Grimshaw. Looking for a high slot shot, can't get it. Bunka, that one slides off his blade, and then he takes a little bit of a tumble, gets back up. DiCarlo at the red line. Back up to Grimshaw. Grimshaw looking for that high slot shot, can't find it, so he dumps it back to DiCarlo, or Calabufo. Bunko's circling around the top of the zone. Try to find Cahill, nothing there, and that one will be cleared down by Barbagallo. 1 minute left in this power play. Oswego yet to get a shot on the power play. Some good defense from the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, that was the same group that was out there last night against Geneseo as well, with Trent Grimshaw being out there, who had that power play goal. So it was a nice job by Brockport to not let it happen.
Brockport almost gives one up there. Rocco comes down and finds a streaking McQuaid. Shane Bull at the top. McQuaid gonna take that one across. Addison back to McQuaid, and he fans on that one, but Addison just knocks that one down. But an opportunity coming down here. We have Norby, and a big hit by McQuaid, throwing him down in the corner. Stops the momentum of that play for Brockport. Bull's just gonna chip that one right around Rodrigue. He's gonna find Sleeth. 8 seconds left on the power play. And a backhand attempt from Bull. Bull with another shot opportunity. A few chances there in front, but nothing comes out of that. Brockport's able to clear, and Tilley comes out and instantly hits McQuaid. No call there. Brockport's got a 3-on-3 opportunity, and that one sails wide. Back behind the net, picked up by Addison. He's going to dump it over, try to find McQuaid. McQuaid looking a bit exhausted. He's going to dump it in and get a change. Is Connor Smart on the pressure there. Fudger, that one goes off his stick, and Fudger going to throw a little bit of body in front to Rossi. Semrad coming back. He's got a guy on him, but Diatieto gets that one. Shot goes wide. Puck lost in Semrad's feet down in the far side corner. Tries to poke that one. Fudger drops down for extra support. And a tip opportunity trying to find Dibietto was Rossi. Fudger gets that one in the breakout pass. He takes it down the far side wing. He's going to get a shot. That one has a rebound opportunity, and that one's going to be covered up by Aiden Curry. Few good opportunities in the last minute and a half for Oswego. That first minute of power play a bit down, but they picked it right back up, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, that was some aggression right there, Kyle Spizak. I know you love that word. But just in general, like the hits, the physicality, it's not slowing down here. Both of these teams, you could just tell, are trying to go out there and give it their all. I mean, just there on the end, a big hit to prevent the goal potentially. I mean, it's exactly what you're looking for.
Both teams, the physicality has been ramping up as the course of this game has gone on, as they try to find Tilley in the middle, but he blows a tire. Ice Monster reached up, grabbed his skate on that one. That one will be an icing, not tipped in front of the red line. So Oswego has the faceoff in their own zone. Oswego's been really dominating the faceoff category. We mentioned that at the end of the first period. Brockport won a few more faceoffs since then, doing a little bit better, but Oswego's still really dominating this faceoff circles.
Yeah, they're dominating still in just about every offensive category possible. The big thing, though, and I'm sure we'll talk about it a little bit later, is how they're just not capitalizing on the power play.
Yeah, they've had opportunity after opportunity, and that's been a problem they've had a few times throughout this year. 3 chances so far in this game, but nothing to show for on the power play. They're going to find Calabufo coming down the close side wing. Calabufo with a shot. That one's blocked away by Curry. Shot opportunity from Arcan up top, but that one goes off the shin pad of Brockport. Tilley's going to come up on this one, cutting across the middle of the ice. He'll just dump that one in and try to get it himself. Looking in front for Norby. Gets it up to Arcan. Arcan's just going to toss that one up, get it out of the zone. Try to get a little bit of a regroup. Semrad pokes that one back out. But Morby coming in front, and a shot from DiBietto. But nothing comes out of that. That shot goes off of Arcan and then out of play. Good block from Arcan.
Man, blocker side Cal Shell is just another level. Like, this dude just continuously uses that blocker side to his advantage and knocks him away, and he makes him look so easy.
He's just punching him away like it's nothing.
Yeah, we take another look at the replay here. I mean, he gets the opportunity and just, like it's nothing, like a fly, knocks it away. This isn't even worth my time. He knocks it away. Cal Shell, crazy.
Little bit of a heavier version of a fly swatter.
A
little bit more padding. You know, got a few pounds on it, but Oswego's going to leave the zone on the stick of Rocco. He's going to take this one down in himself. Chases it down after a chip-in. McQuaid's going to find that on the far side boards. He's going to play a little bit of pass with Robillard. McQuaid, few little escape moves, gets a little bit of space. Manages to keep the puck out in a wraparound opportunity, and the puck is out. But the ref blows the whistle. Lost the sight of the puck, even though it was in the open. So we will have a face-off. Refs are pointing to the close side circle. And another great opportunity for the Lakers.
Squandered right there by Curry in goal. We take another look. Just some chaos going on down low. The wraparound from McQuaid doesn't go. The rebound's there as well. And then he just, look at how he just almost spreads it out, trying to get at least a limb on each side of the goal, hoping that it doesn't just go underneath him. And man, that he's played so well today, Aiden Curry.
He has played really well as he throws his stick around, keeps one out of the net on a shot from Rocco there. Calabufo gets a big hit on him, but he'll get right back up. That one's from Beauvais. They'll look for Beauvais, but that one goes off his ankle as Oswego clears the zone. Calabufo on the forecheck. As Galloway's going to take this one up himself, but he's stopped at the blue line. Dumped down in by Higgins. Addison throws it up the boards after taking a hit from Higgins. And Calabufo's just going to tip that one in, but Grund will beat him to that puck. Dickinson gets tied up a little bit, and Brockport with a 2-on-1 opportunity. It's Grund and Beauvais blocked away yet again by Cal Shell. And Dickinson takes a big hit there. And an arm raised, but what for? Offsides. The call would have been, as Shane Bull's coming down with some speed. Bull with a nice evasive moves. 36 seconds to go. Bull just pokes it down in the corner, running out some time. A mouth guard on the ice as DiCarlo picks it up now. He's just going to pin it against the boards. And bodies are flying all over the place. A very physical game as it just intensifies by the second. Throwing that one on net is Warmoth, but that one is blocked in front by a body. Warmoth gets it back up at the point again, and another shot and a delayed penalty. Oswego is going to be on the power play from a cross-check. That one will be on Rossi from Brockport, cross-checking the call. Oswego has a power play for the last 8.2 seconds of this period, and they'll have a power play going into the start of the third.
Yeah, and almost like how we saw the tables turning, like we saw last period heading to the other side. Now we're getting a different one right there. Yeah, Tyler Rossi just got a little high with the cross check, knocked down Shane Bull, and yeah, you're gonna take a trip to the penalty box for that.
And Oswego is now a man up for 2 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the period here Jacob Bradley, Kyle Spizak on the call for WTOP 10 as the Lakers lead 2-1 in the Deb. Waiting face-off. The power play for Oswego. Sleeth taking the face-off, trying to win it back, but he can't get it. Brockport will clear the zone on that, and that will run out the rest of the period. Oswego State leads 2-1, shots 27-10, and they will have a minute 52 power play coming into the second period. And score-wise, we have the same differential we did exiting the first period, but a lot different play so far this period from Brockport.
Yeah, Brockport's really ramping it up a lot as far as aggression comes. They're still playing just excellent on defense, but now they're getting a lot more physical. We're seeing a lot of bodies thrown everywhere. They're taking a lot of trips to the penalty box as well, which is something that they're going to really need to take care of as we get deeper into this game. But yeah, this Brockport team, man, they're coming at everybody hard, and they're just absolutely taking aggressive shots on the Lakers here.
Yeah, a few really good opportunities for the Golden Eagles as we've seen Cal Shell block away, as you said, you know, the big mighty blocker. We've seen him make some big plays with that throughout the course of the period. And like you said, physicality. This has really been a game that just every minute it seems like there's more and more hits thrown.
Yeah, it does. No, there's just been a lot of hits, a lot of people getting knocked down, and like I mentioned earlier, a lot of penalties. But Brockport, whether they're, I don't know, to me it almost seems like it could be a potential sign of fatigue. Like, you know what? We're just going to throw everything we can on these guys and just try to knock them off their game the best of their ability. And, I mean, it's worked. It's still only a one-goal game, so hats off to Brockport. They are taking some trips to the penalty box, but the Lakers are not capitalizing on those trips to the penalty box.
Yeah, as Oswego has their fourth power play, but the star of Oswego making some really big plays. Cal Shell, per usual, an absolute menace in net this season. He's been lights out.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, only with the 10 shots and 9 saves is what he's got on the day, but just, you know, absolutely using his tall frame and stature to his advantage. I mean, he's knocking things away with the blocker side like it's nothing. Then he's using the glove in order to knock it down as we have a nice mid-court shot made down there by our former alumni, Jake Johnson. But nonetheless, Cal Shell, man, he would have stopped that shot from Jake Johnson. That's how good of a game he's playing today. He's just he looks so nonchalant. Like even at there, how he just able to kick it in from almost relaxing back on the net to just kicking it right back in and almost seeming like it's nothing. I mean, he's on another different level that we haven't really seen. I mean, he's just playing incredible. I don't know what else to say. I mean, this has been great.
His ability to jump in and out of plays has been outstanding for the Lakers all year, and he is a huge, huge reason as to why the Lakers have had so much success this early into the season. As we've stated, they're looking for their 6th win in a row, and Cal Shell really the main force, the main pillar behind those wins.
Yeah, I mean, you think about building a house, right? You got to have that strong foundation. In hockey, your strong foundation is that goalie. You need to make sure you have somebody strong in there in net that you could trust in order to build up the rest of your team. Cal Shell, the fact he's only a freshman, he's coming in here, and he could potentially lock that spot down for 4 years. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but the way he's playing, I don't see anything that's going to be stopping him. He's that foundation that we're seeing that allows the defense to grow strong. Guys like Bunka and Warmuth and Semrad, and then we look at the offense and guys like Grimshaw, guys like McQuaid, DeCarlo. That's why this team is so special this year, because we're seeing everything seem to click. And it all starts with the goaltender.
And speaking of Alex DeCarlo, he put up the 2nd goal of the night for the Lakers as we take a look at the replay on that. As we had an Arcan shot that got blocked, and then he gets his opportunity right back there. We see, and then just a great tip by DeCarlo.
I mean, it almost looked like he didn't want to draw attention to himself the way that he was going. You had Arcan, like you said, get the initial shot blocked, but then just kind of tip it, and he almost just on the drive-by got the stick to go, redirected it to the right spot he needs it to, and that right there is what gave the Lakers a lead. I mean, it almost looked like because it was so unexpected, that might have been why it got by Aiden Curry, who's been on his game and on high alert all day. Because it was so unexpected, I think that's why I found the back of the net.
Yeah, it was a great play by DeCarlo. On the other end of play, Brockport did end up putting one in against Cal Shell in the period as we take a look at that play right here.
It was Bouvet coming down.
Beauvais coming down. He gets a pass from, I believe it was Galloway. Yeah, Galloway passes it over to Beauvais, and he just puts that one right over the shoulder of Shell. Nothing Shell can really do on that on a 2-on-1 opportunity. A really good chance for Brockport, and they just executed it as well as they could.
Yeah, the defense kind of was pressuring a little bit up, and that loose puck is what gave it to it. I remember looking back how quick it was and just how almost a photo finish it was on whether that could have been an offsides call on if he was across when the puck crossed. The referees gave it to him. Because of that, Galloway was able to find the open lane because the two collapsed, and that gave Beauvais the wide open opportunity for the shot.
You know, as the critics always say, hockey is a game of inches. And we'll take a look at the period summary now, break down some more of the stats that went down behind this game. Shots on goal, Oswego still in the driver's seat, 29 shots. Brockport 10. They did get more shots in this period. And face-offs, I'll let you did your analytical breakdown in the first period, so I'll let you take the breakdown second period as well.
Yeah, we went into the first intermission 14-1. Currently it's 24-11. Mr. Spizak, I know you might have graduated high school a while ago, but I'm pretty sure we could break this one down a little bit and say we're even. 10 apiece face-offs in this quarter or period for both sides. So already that's an improvement for Brockport. Like I say, if that was something that was mentioned in the locker room, it was something that was improved upon heavily. Whether that means they're getting more physical with it or they're starting to realize we got to be more aggressive, who knows? But the shot's still a bit of an issue with Brockport just not able to rip off more. They did rip off more this period than they were able to last, but still with the Lakers who are almost at 30 shots on goal through 2 periods of play. I mean, that we're talking, a few shots, almost a shot a minute at that point.
Yeah, Lakers.
And that's something that's going to be hard for Brockport to come back from.
Yeah, Lakers have been dominant. But as much as we have been focusing on this game, given we are on the call, there's a lot of other contests going around within the conference. So if we take a look, Cortland has actually stunned 2 goals up on Geneseo going into the second intermission. And a bit unexpected there.
Yeah.
Geneseo, the number 3 team in the nation, dropping to the Lakers last night. And Potsdam looking for their first win of the year against Fredonia.
Yeah, there's something in the air tonight, it seems like, around the SUNYAC, because Potsdam's got a lead. We're tied up in Plattsburgh, and Cortland's got a 2-goal lead as well. I think Cortland might be playing with a good friend on their side. First name Mo, last name Menum over there. With the win they had last night against Brockport, Geneseo coming off the loss from Oswego. I mean, it looks like things are just going the right way for Cortland and for pretty much any team in the SUNYAC that isn't Geneseo at the moment.
Yeah, Geneseo obviously a little bit of a momentum breakdown last night by losing that one to the Lakers and tying to Plattsburgh the week before. But Cortland, they've notably played very well in Alumni Arena, so not a surprise to see Cortland putting up as good of a game when they did beat Geneseo in their home barn last year. Yeah,
and you know what, Cortland, I mean, they're a really strong team. I know they came here and Oswego was able to pick up the victory, but 20 minutes is way too long, especially when you're dealing with the number 3 team in the nation, a team that can really ramp it into next level when they choose. I mean, we're going to have to keep a close eye on that one as the game goes on to see who's going to walk out of there with the victory.
Yeah, a lot of matchups going on that we will see how they turn out at the end of the night. But that's enough of our beautiful faces on the screen here. We have puck drop in 8 minutes from now. Stay tuned for third period action here on WTOP 10. And welcome back into the Deb as we have a great opening shot of former sports director, sportsman Brian Rudman down on the glass as Oswego State gets ready for the third period against the Brockport Golden Eagles. Oswego leads this one 2-1, and they have a minute 52 power play to open up the third frame of the game. Kyle Spizak joined by the legend himself, Jacob Bradley, in the booth. And Jacob, got 20 minutes left to go in this contest. What's Oswego got to do?
I mean, I want to see another goal out of the Lakers. I mean, we've 27 shots, only have 2 goals. Isn't exactly ideal. If they're going to keep firing them on, they're going to need to walk away with a few more goals here. I'm looking at, if Oswego can hit 4 goals in this game, I feel like that's a very comfortable number for them to be sat at. I'd like to see them maybe score a couple goals here in this period.
Try to stretch the lead a little bit here. Brockport, what's Brockport got to do?
Brockport, I mean, they gotta stop Oswego from doing that and taking the advantages when they can. We've only really seen one genuine man-up opportunity. It was in that goal early on from Brockport, so maybe try to look for a few more of those, but also make sure that lead doesn't get any bigger than 1.
Power play number 5 of the night for the Lakers, as nothing has come out. Yeah, as Bunka tries to drop it off, but there was nobody trailing behind, so Cahill has to drop back and pick it up from Shell. As Cahill's going to wheel it up the side, he gets a little move, dances around Aarons, chases in his own dump. That one's going to catch the netting, and we will have a face-off. Appears to be outside the zone. Or it was deflected, so yes, deflected, so it will be outside the zone. Maybe not. The refs have not decided yet.
Looks like we're going to do that one.
All right. Yeah, we're just going to do the opposite of what we set up here, I guess. So that's
what
how
you said. Don't drag me to this.
All right, all right. It's just the kind of night we're having tonight. As Grimshaw throws it in front looking for Cahill, but that one gets up to Calabufo on the near side wing. He drops it down to Cahill. Cahill up to Bunka. Bunka looking for a backdoor pass to DiCarlo. Can't do it, and Cahill just bobbles that one and clears the zone. And then he blows a tire. So now coming down is Barbagallo. He's just going to dump that one down in and try to kill some time. 55 seconds left to go on the power play for Oswego. DiCarlo coming down with some speed. He's just going to lay that one down in for Calabufo. Up to Addison. Looks to Grimshaw. Calabufo. No shooting lanes really open for Oswego, just passing it around the perimeter. Can't find an opportunity. Calabufo tries to sneak one 5-hole, but kicked away by Curry. Addison up at the point. He's going to look for a shot, but he decides to dump it off to Bull instead. Back to Addison. Addison, a low shot. Sticked away by Curry. Quick turn, going to dump that one in. 12 seconds to go on the power play for Oswego. Rocco beats that one. Addison keeps it in at the top. 5 seconds left to go. Brockport about to come out on even strength, but they find McQuaid backdoor with a shot opportunity. And that one was gloved away by Curry. My apologies. Had a little coughing attack there.
It's okay. That wasn't the best power play for the Lakers. That wasn't their strength right there. I didn't think they only got a few shots off. There's a few times where it was almost like an unintentional clear, where they had to get everybody back down on the other end. That's not something that you're going to be hanging your head up if you're the Lakers. You know, that was pretty poor. I'll say that if I can be blunt.
Yeah, that was a really lackluster power play. They just passed it around the perimeter of the ice, not able to get anything in front. Only 2 shots off, and neither very high quality. But the Lakers continue to battle as Bull throwing some body on the far side, but they get Warmoth in front. Pass up to Smart. Smart evades the hit. Smart gets a shot on net and another shot opportunity, but that one goes wide from Noah Bull. Throwing that one up. They're just going to chip it out. That's Grund to Beauvais. And that one's just going to be aired up to Shell. Routine fly ball. That one's going to miss the stick of... Sorry.
You're good.
Of Shiroko, but that will end up being an icing. 17-21 in the third period. Let's take a replay right here. Smart comes down, tries to get a nice opportunity off, just off the pad of Curry.
Yeah, and DiCarlo kind of, maybe got a little bit too much ice there on the rebound attempt, so it goes way wide right of the net. And, yeah, the Lakers, they're not going to be able to walk away with one there.
And Gato gets tripped up there, but no call, as Warmoth's just going to try to throw that one up to Bull. Coming down with some speed, Mendezoon. And Warmoth gets that one back for the Lakers. Semrad looking for McQuaid. He's going to tip that one down in, but that's picked up by Barbagallo. Looking over for Aarons. Aarons gets stopped. Robillard trying to find, or Sleeth trying to find Robillard, knocked away by Maxwell. Barbagallo tries to throw that one on net, sticked away by Robillard. Robillard finds McQuaid in front. McQuaid coming in. Oswego's got a 3-on-3 opportunity, shot blocked away. Barbagallo's going to throw that one back around for Mendezoon. Sleeth's going to try to throw that one on. That's going to catch a Brockport player up high. That is Maxwell. As McQuaid hits an escape turn, nice move, gets a little bit of ice free. Sleeth with a shot opportunity, shoots that one low, kicked it way into the corner by Curry. Rocco's going to forecheck on that one. He'll get possession of the puck. He's going to bring it back down in. He's got 2 Brockport players on him. Tosses it back behind the net to Sleeth. Back up to Bunka. Robillard. Robillard, though, is that one on net. Glove down by Curry. Battle along the far side boards, near side boards. And Shane Bull's going to race back against Harley for that one. Bull will get possession. But a good play by the stick of Dibitetto. Pickpockets Bull on that one and gets a shot opportunity in the high slot. Just puts it right into the chest of Shell.
Yeah, those are the types of opportunities Brockport's going to try to look to have. Playing down here in the third, it's going to be tough for them to try to be as aggressive as they might like, but it's capitalizing on those types of Oswego mistakes that they're going to need to have to, make sure that they do well on.
Yeah, you got to clean up your defensive zone. Can't afford to make mistakes at this point in the game if you're Oswego. As a shot wide ends up on Higgins' stick. 3 Brockport players attacking that one as DiCarlo gets it out. He's got some speed. He's got Bull with him. He's going to push it down in the corner. Tries to find Bull in front. Can't, but Bull picks it up behind the net. Addison's just going to throw that one back behind the net, but Arcan gets it up to DiCarlo. DiCarlo trying to find Addison, but that one's sticked away. Coming down with some speed is Anastasio. He's just going to take that one up the boards himself. Looking for a backdoor play over to Galloway. And a shot opportunity. What a save. Dibitetto with a shot. Wide open one-timer opportunity, just turns around, rips it, but Cal Shell standing like a brick wall.
A sigh of relief there from the Lakers. We take a look. Just no white jerseys in sight in between Dibitetto and Shell. And he just turns and fires one off. And Shell's right there to swallow it whole.
Yeah, Shell just great positioning to be there in time. Make that save and keep this a 1-goal game as Brockport has to clear their own zone on a little bit of a mishap. Beauvais tries to dump that one, but can't. And Cahill talks that one off, and Curry goes falling down. Nothing comes out of that. A close mishap for Brockport as Grund comes down. He's trying to find something. Cahill can't pick that one up on a miscue. And Brockport's going to come back and regroup. Rossi across the ice trying to find Ramekers. Ramekers throws it up to the point. Back over to Rossi, and that one goes wide. Picked up down in the corner by Galloway. Galloway trying to find something to do with it. Galloway and Ramekers back behind the net. But Calabufo's going to take that one up the ice himself. He'll dump it once he gets to the red line. Oswego will go for a line change. They were looking far side, trying to find arrows, but Bunka's quick to shut that one down. Bunka quick start and stop behind the goal line. trying to find something to do with it, is he's going to dump it off, looking for Fudger. Noah Bull coming down. Bull with a shot. That one's blocked away. Bull's got two guys on him down in the corner. Coming up the long far side, Dibitetto. That one just goes back behind the net for Shell. But Dibitetto back in front. He's going to try to find a streaking Harley, but that one goes right into the Laker wheel crest of Shell. And a lot of one-time opportunities for Brockport in the last couple of minutes here, but every opportunity, Shell has been there to put it right in his chest.
I think Kyle Shell's owed a few steak dinners here because he is absolutely making sure that some defensive blunders by the Lakers do not wind up being a goal. He is stopping these one-on-one opportunities because there aren't enough Lakers in the way. And, man, he's almost single-handedly making sure that this is still a one-goal game.
Yeah, some crucial saves as McQuaid takes a shot there. That one's going to clear the netting and hit the glass of the
I think it left. It might have left the deb.
That might have left the deb. One open door in the deb, and it did.
Wow.
Some accurate precision there. You know, Jake, that's something I don't think we'll ever see again in our tenure here at Oswego.
No, people, look at the kids are running down the stairs. That's incredible. It went all the way down to the bottom of the cutting board area. That is crazy.
That goes all the way down to the Laker Cafe Market.
It's all the way in Fennell. Garrett can pick it up.
As the puck has left the building, but a new one is in play. Dickinson with a shot from the point. That one just goes down wide. Rocco behind the net. As McQuaid is going to battle along the side there. Addison pinching up, keeping that puck in. 3 Lakers, 2 Eagles fighting for the puck down in the corner right now as they're going to try to chip that one up, but Rocco keeps that in. He spin-a-ramas that one back down into the zone, but it is onto the stick of Mendezoon. Instantly pressured is Barbagallo. Rocco coming back down. Rocco's in the high slot. He tries to get a shot, but Barbagallo's stick deflects that one into the corner. Dickinson with a shot. He breaks a stick, and that one almost goes off Barbagallo's stick. And Connor Sleeth, he scores! The Lakers lead 3-1, and what a roller coaster of emotions that was right there.
Wow.
Few opportunities, broken stick, but the Lakers managed to put one in. Back door.
You almost had an own goal there, but it was Connor Sleeth who just found the wide open net for the goal. And even he almost was a little bit far to the left, but still winds up getting it. You could see the frustration there from Aiden Curry. I mean, that just reminds you that this game's played on ice because it's hard to get your footing when you're playing on ice, and he's just not able to get back up there in time to stop that shot. Almost a beautiful break that the Lakers have needed. Hopefully this can switch the momentum back into the Lakers' favor.
Big hit by Shane Bull at the blue line. Right there, getting the momentum going with that goal and keeping it going. The Lakers are electric right now, 3-1 lead. And in front, a shot opportunity, a wraparound, or a spin-a-rama, my apologies, but nothing comes out of that for Brockport. And it's down in the corner. That's going to be Rocco picking it up. He fires it across. He finds Shane Bull. Bull's just going to dump that one down in, but he's got some instant pressure from Meredith. Meredith throws Bull back into the boards, but Bull just kicks that one up. He's trying to find Wormuth. He finds Wormuth, who finds Semrad. Semrad with a shot. That one goes off the shoulder of Curry. Along the board, Tilly trying to throw that one up. He is going to find Meredith, who's looking for Anastasio. Can't find him, but icing is waved off as they both were tied in the race to the icing. Arcan racing down with Shiriko. Shiriko's coming around with some speed. He's going to throw it up. That's just going to bounce off Tilly's stick. Oswego gets possession. Semrad behind the net. Instantly pressured from Ramekers. Bunka's going to float that one up, trying to get that a little floater pass, but that one is intercepted by Shiriko. In front, an opportunity. Grimshaw gets it up to Bunka. Bunka with a shot opportunity. Where'd that puck go? And it's underneath Curry. Oswego with another shot opportunity. That one almost goes through the 5-hole of Curry, but he's able to sit down on that one. the Lakers are rolling right now.
Yeah, and as a defenseman and Ryan Bunker, that is an absolute dream when you have that wide open of a lane to let a shot like that loose. Almost had it, but Aiden Curry was able to just almost sit on it and make sure it doesn't go over the red line. And yeah, a big break there for Brockport.
Ryan Bunker with a huge goal last home game for the Lakers. Took a ripper from the point and just roofed it over the goalie. Coming up this side, Barbagallo. Barbagallo's got some speed. He's just going to wrap that one around the net, try to find something. He turns around a shot opportunity, and Cal Shell shuts it down once again.
What a presence Cal Shell has in net, man. I mean, he is that guy. And I don't even know what else to say about the guy at this point. Look at this save here, how he's able to just transition to the other side of the net so quickly and then almost just use his body as just a wall and make sure there's no open space for anything to get through. And because of that, I mean, that is so valuable for the Lakers here. And even though we haven't seen too many shots against him, he's played phenomenally here in this game.
Cal Shell indeed is him, playing an outstanding performance again here tonight, as he has much of the rest of the season, keeping the Lakers in this one in a few opportunities. Smart comes by, flies, and keeps that one and able to punch it back down. Addison backdoor. Addison shoots. He scores right over the glove of Curry. And the Lakers, you get one, you get them in bunches. They have been going this period. 2 goals back to back in 4 minutes. Addison getting that rebound and just lifting it right over Curry's glove. Let's take a look at the replay here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Ben Addison just getting the exact right job on the pass, getting control of the puck, and then finding the top right corner of the net just past Aiden Curry, and that's that magic number I was talking about earlier on in the game, Kyle, in 4. I'd like to see the Lakers get the 4 goals, and they've gotten to it. And that right there was the best the Lakers have looked all day.
Yeah, great play by Addison, knocking it down like a lacrosse ball,
yeah,
and then still being able to rip one top cheddar on Curry. As Brockport trying to get something going here in the late third, 9:05 to go. Coming down the corner, that is Norby. It's going to be picked up by DiBietto. A little bit of battling, and coming on, that's Harley. Harley with a shot opportunity, and Cal Shell stands tall once again. That one goes off his shoulder and into the rafters of the Deb.
The pucks have eyes today, Kyle. That was on a mission out of here as well, but Cal Shell again just winding up, knocking things down, but the defense finding yet another hole again. That is something that the Lakers are going to have to really, really crack down on and make sure that everybody's still in position. Even on transition, the defenders can't be letting space open like that. And again, another sigh of relief for the Lakers.
Yeah, Cal Shell bailed them out a few times as a good shot opportunity there from Meredith, but that one ends up going behind the net. McQuaid battling along the side with Chirico. They're going to get Sleeth in the middle. Sleeth is just going to try to break the zone up to McQuaid. McQuaid gets that one in his skates, but he loses it. But he still gets it back. The Lakers somehow have the puck and are able to get that down in on Brockport's zone. Chirico behind the net for Brockport, just taking his time, trying to allow something to develop. But a miscue, McQuaid picks it up at the red line. Oswego's got it now again. He throws it to Sleeth. Warmeth in front, deflected. That one flutters over top of the net. Brockport looking for a streaking Anastasio, but can't find him. Warmeth at top. Warmeth with a shot. That one goes off the pads of Curry. Warmeth, what again? And that one goes off the stick into the corner. Samrad keeps it in. He tosses it down below the goal line, battling for it. He's got 3 Brockport players on him. But Arcan manages to come down. He picks up the puck, and Oswego still has it. Bull trying to get a wraparound opportunity. That one's poked away. And Brockport, Chirico coming up. He's just going to bang that one off the glass, but it still can't get out because Robilard's able to keep that one in on the glove. Bull back down in the corner. He's been working the corners all game, just grinding. This one seems to be tied up pretty well, but it goes back to Robillard. Robillard's going to try to just throw that one on net. Deflection hits Curry. Rocco gets some instant pressure. He gets 2 guys on him. Robillard, a little bit of a miscue on his skates there, loses an edge. But no harm, no foul. Face-off returns down to Brockport's zone.
Yeah, Brockport just could not seem to clear that puck, and now Oswego on that possession alone gets over the 40 shot total on the day. Just continuing to be just a presence down on their own offensive zone. But just trying their hardest to get it out was Brockport, and Oswego had a counter for everything that Brockport threw at them.
And Brockport's going to call a timeout here. 6:47 left to go in the third period of play. The Oswego State Lakers lead 4-1. You mentioned before the start of the period you'd like to see Oswego get 4 goals up on the board, and they have done so in this period. 2 goals, one off the stick of Sleeth, the other one from Addison.
Yeah, and I think it seems like a completely different, like almost like a fresh reset. Here was this 20 minutes. And if we can be honest here, Kyle, it was not the strongest 40 minutes of play heading into this period by the Lakers, especially coming off such a big win like they had against Geneseo. It was not the strongest victory for this Lakers squad.
Speaking of the Jenny game, we have an update down at Alumni Rink in Cortland. Geneseo puts one on the board, but Cortland still leads the game 2-1 right now. Potsdam is still in the lead with Fredonia 3-1. Potsdam looking for their first win on the year if they can close this one out in North Country. As we get ready for a face-off here, Calabufo will be lining up against Meredith. Oswego wins that one, and Grimshaw with one hand somehow keeps that one in the zone. But that one's going to break the zone, coming down as arrows. Bouncing puck, nobody can claim possession of it, so Addison's just going to make sure it gets out of the zone. Big hit from Ramekers, but Oswego clears the zone before the puck can be kept in. And that one's going to be called off a deflection. Barbagallo is going to be the first one back, but he's got quick pressure from Gatto. Grimshaw deflects that one. Grimshaw coming up the middle. He's got some speed. Oswego's got a 3-on-1 opportunity. He drops it to Gatto. Gatto with a shot opportunity. That one goes off the side of the net, but Grimshaw is going to pick it back up over along the sideboards. He makes his way to the middle. He takes a shot on net, but it goes right into the B of Curry's logo.
Yeah, right there. Again, it's Chef Curry with the save. Just swallowing it up whole, and it almost felt like that was just almost like a dump that just happened to go on net right there. But the Lakers, they're going to have to continue to try to add some more on. 3 goals, yes, it's a good amount, but you never know, man. The tides could turn just like that, so the more the merrier, if you ask me.
Hockey is a game of momentum, so like you said, anything can change at any time, but a great opportunity for McQuaid in front, kicked away by Curry. Samrad with a good defensive play, pokes that one back out past the blue line. Brockport has to clear the zone. Samrad's going to throw that up to McQuaid. McQuaid with a quick one and undone move. Push that one in. He tries to get it to Rocco, but nothing comes out of that. And an opportunity for Brockport. But Shell shoots that one up. A good awareness play to just get that one out of the zone. Rocco's going to break the zone on the far side. He's going to just throw one on net. That goes off the post. McQuaid crashing in front, not able to get a shot off on that. It'll be a 2-on-2. Coming down on the side is Dibitetto. And Robillard's going to go down behind the net. That one goes back up to Rodrigue. Rodrigue cannot keep that one in. Sleeth punches that one back down the ice. Oswego's going to get a line change. That one goes off the stick of Bull. Back down in the corner, and Bunka is going to be the first one there. Robillard trying to break the red line. They're not going to call the ice there. One official said ice, the other calls it off. There's some instant pressure behind the net. DiCarlo down in the corner. He's got 2 Brockport players on him in Brow and Chirico. Joining down in that is Arkan, and now the puck is moving a little bit. A lot of this game has been spent along the boards, pinning the puck. But DiCarlo with another chance comes along the side And Addison with another opportunity. He had a nice little give and go opportunity there, but nothing comes out of that. Coming down is Harley. Harley's got some speed on the far wing. Cal Shell kicks that away to the far boards. As Bull's got a very, very rabid Dibitetto on him. Dickinson's going to take this one in himself, but he tries to drop it. Bad opportunity, 3-on-3 for Brockport. Dibitetto's going to take that one below the zone. Bad angle shot, easy routine save for Cal Shell. That one's going to go off the tippy top of the glass and stay in play as Semrad comes back to pick it up, but he can't get it. Meredith throws it in front, looking for Mendezoon. Can't find him. Noah Bull coming down. Stop and start. He goes around the corner, and he gets taken down by Meredith. Semrad tries to keep that one in, but it bounces off of his skate. Fudger comes back to stop the Brockport rush. Tilly falls down at center ice for Brockport. He's going to tip that one down in as Warmoth angles him off. He's going to circle back towards the boards, just get that one out of the zone. Smart picks up the puck. He's trying to do something with it. He's just going to get a shot off, and that one goes right into the trap of Curry. So we have a near side face-off. 2:33 left to go here in the game. Kyle Spizak alongside Jacob Bradley. Oswego State leads 4-1 here in the Deb.
Yeah. Brockport is going to need to get out of here quick. They're going to need to really start pressuring. It's time to go from 0 to 100 and just, oh my goodness, absolutely start scoring some goals here to make this one an even game if they're going to want to say any or have any chance getting back into this.
It's not over until the final buzzer as Brockport's showing some life there. Ramaker's making a play down in the zone, but that one's just going to flee back to Bunka. But Ramaker's is right on Bunka. He's going to look for Noah Bull across the way. Nice little chip to just get it out of the zone. Brockport playing a very physical game here in the latter half of the game as Ramaker's puts down Noah Bull on that one, but a delayed penalty on that call. Cal Shell will come to the bench, and Oswego will end the game on a power play as Robillard's coming up with the man advantage, trying to find Smart. Smart kind of mishandles that one a little bit, but a stoppage of play. The faceoff will be in Brockport's defensive zone on the near side. 1:40 for Oswego. 6th or 7th power play opportunity of the game.
Yeah.
Haven't put any in yet.
No, they have not.
Even if you're up 4-1 and there's 1:40 left in the game, yes, you want to defend and not allow any goals to come on the end of Shell because he's been playing so good. You want to keep that confidence up. But at the same time, your power play has been so lackluster. This is the time you really want to work on it.
Yeah. No, this is certainly the time when it's almost like there's a no loss, only a win-win situation here. You really are going to want to have to try to put one in here.
As a pass goes through the legs of McQuaid there. He's going to circle back up and find Sleeth. Addison's chilling at the top. Sleeth drops it back to Addison. Addison with 1 on the night. Sleeth also with 1 on the night, but nothing comes out of that. That's going to go back down to Shell, where he'll just drop it off for Addison to start something going. Finds Rocco. Rocco with a quick cut move to get some space, but loses the puck off his stick. Addison with some strong pressure from Norby. A minute left in play here in the Deb. Oswego with the 4-1 lead as Addison's coming down with some speed. Oswego on the power play behind the net, looking to make a pass. Finds Sleeth up top. Much of this power play today has been just passing around the top and not getting many shots on net for the Lakers. As Bo comes around, he has an opportunity, wheels around the top of the circle and fires one, but that one goes to the glove of Curry. Chef Curry with the pot, boy.
And that is his 40th save of the night. So big hats off for Aiden Curry for just having an absolutely great game. I feel like the final box score of this game is not going to reflect just how good Aiden Curry was. He had a little bit of a rough one in this period, but before then, he has been incredible.
Stats do not tell the entire story.
No.
As you said, as Bunko fans on that one. And now Brockport has a 2-on-0 opportunity. They're going to fin on that one, as Anastasio was looking backdoor for Harley, but he missed him by a mile. DiCarlo coming up. DiCarlo misses that pass. Aarons is just going to dump that one in. 10 seconds left to go. Harley on the pressure. Not much is going to come out of this game. 5 seconds left. The Lakers are just going to count this one down, bunk out behind the net, and make it 6 in a row for Oswego State. Another sweep of a weekend, taking down the Geneseo Ice Knights last night, number 3 in the nation, and then defending home against the Brockport Golden Eagles here tonight in the Deb. What a weekend for the Lakers.
Absolutely, making it 6 like Jordan, picking up the big victory. 6 in a row for the Lakers, a big-time win. I mean, maybe not their strongest performance as a team that we've seen it here in this early season, but still a victory that they're going to look back at strongly. Goals are goals, and a victory is a victory. This Laker team got it together in the last 20 minutes of play. They proved why they are the top team in the SUNYAC by picking up a big 2 goals and winding up with a big victory.
Yeah, they definitely had some dull moments throughout the game, but it's a 60-minute game. You're not going to play perfect for all 60 minutes of the game. So you live, you learn. There's a few things that you got to clean up on. Obviously, a big game in Jenny last night. So traveling back here, you might be a little bit fatigued. Brockport played home last night, so they just had to travel over here today. That could always play a factor. You got to remember, some of these games are very far away, and these athletes are students at the same time.
Absolutely. I know that especially at this time of the year, as we get to November, it can be a little bit more difficult. Seeing the holidays, almost like seeing the end at the tunnel here. But this Laker team continued to fight and pick up that big victory despite maybe having the bus legs, despite maybe not getting enough sleep. They were able to pick up the big victory.
Yeah, huge win for the Lakers here tonight, as they are undefeated in SUNYAC conference play so far this year. They sit alone at the top. Plattsburgh at 2 right now, Geneseo at 3. We will see how that ends up turning out once we get the final scores of the other games around the SUNYAC, as we saw 3 different matchups other than this one going on tonight. So some really big implications around the league, but one thing's for sure, Oswego cemented themselves as the top of the SUNYAC.
Absolutely, this was a very big win that is just almost like the icing on top of the cake for a very big weekend, and not just men's hockey, but hockey in general for Oswego. Picking up the big victory. This was a nice definitive win, a 4-1 victory, following the 4-3 one the night before, showing that, hey, we're there. It wasn't a fluke last night. That was basically what this one was tonight.
Exactly. And welcome back inside the Steve Levy press box. Kyle Spizak, Jacob Bradley, as we take a look right here at the period summary of that third period. And it was really all Lakers from the first puck drop at the 20-minute mark all the way until the final. As we take a look right here, game ends 4-1. Oswego just really outplayed them.
They did, absolutely. Of course, with the shots on goals and the faceoffs, picking up the win in both of those categories. However, there's a number on there that makes me go, oh my goodness, and that is the 0-5 on the power plays that the Lakers had today. That, not good. That is not something to keep to give a double thumbs up to. That is something that the Lakers are going to have to really work on. They played really well in the power play last night, of course, getting the power play goal. But things come in different bunches, and if we want to look at a silver lining in this whole entire thing when it comes to the power play and just the special teams in general for the Lakers, they were able to hold Brockport to 0-3. They held Geneseo to 0-2 last night. So the penalty kill is looking very, very strong for the Lakers, which is going to be beneficial for them moving forward. But we got to take advantage of those power plays when we have the opportunities to.
Yeah, that's been a horrible part of this Lakers team so far this year. But we take a look at around the SUNYAC, those previous mentioned matchups. Plattsburgh has a 4-3 lead over Buffalo State. Now Cortland with 1 minute left in that. Cortland still leading 2-1 over Geneseo. Still a minute left in that game as well. And Potsdam gets their first win of the year over the Fredonia Blue Devils and advance to 1-6 on the year. Not a stat you necessarily, or a standing, a record that you want to have, but 1-6 is better than 0-7.
Absolutely, and getting that big victory could be just exactly what they need for morale in order to go out there and possibly pile on 2, maybe 3, maybe even 4. Who knows? But Potsdam, they had a little bit of a tough schedule early on. Of course, to come play up here the day after whiteout, which is never an easy thing to do. But nonetheless, picking up that first big victory is something that they're definitely going to be holding their heads up about.
Yeah, and it was really a huge weekend for the Lakers as a whole. As we know, the men's team beating Geneseo yesterday and then coming home defending the rank and beating Brockport 4-1. Women's hockey knocking off the number 12 team in the nation, Cortland, 2-1 in the Deb last night, and down at Alumni Rink today, 1-0. So the Lakers all around, men's and women's, have been on fire.
Yeah, they really have. It was a big weekend as far as Oswego sports goes, especially the ones that are played on ice. An absolutely huge weekend for the Lakers. And as far as the SUNYAC implications go, things were shaken up big time this weekend.
And stay tuned this week for some more hockey coverage. Tuesday night, the women's hockey team is in action here at the Deb against William Smith. And on December 2nd, the Oswego men's team will be hosting Morrisville here at home. But that's all we have here for tonight's coverage. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. For everybody in the studio, back in the Al Roker studio, all the cameras here in the Deb, I'm Kyle Spizak alongside Jacob Bradley. Thank you for tuning in. Have a safe and have a very thankful Thanksgiving.